Let's bring in Laura Trump, Fox News contributor, for her reaction to this. Laura, the DOJ was essentially saying, trust us, we're the government, we don't need oversight. And the judge said, not so fast.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Carly. And usually in matters like this, this is very standard to have a special master appointed whenever there is any dispute over documents like this. Yet for some reason, the Department of Justice pushed back pretty hard against the idea of having this objective, neutral, third-party individual put into the mix to clear the air, to bring transparency and trust back to an institution that obviously a lot of Americans distrust at this point, which is really sad. At every turn, it seems like the Department of Justice and the FBI have gone the opposite way in making people feel less trustworthy of our institutions. And in order to operate in America, we need to have trust in these organizations and institutions. So obviously we feel, at least from our perspective and my father-in-law's team, that this is a step in the right direction. But again, unfortunately, it just feels like such pushback from the DOJ. It makes people wonder, what are they trying to hide? Did something nefarious happen? Why wouldn't they also want the appointment of a special master?
Meantime, the competition was intense. There were a lot of strong contenders. But, Lara, I think we finally have our winner for Gaslighter of the Year. Let's cue up Karine Jean-Pierre blaming Donald J. Trump and Republicans for the Biden border crisis. Take a listen.
What we have been doing is doing the work that wasn't done by the last administration. We are fixing a broken system. If these governors truly care about border security, they should ask Texas Governor Ted Cruz and Florida Senators Marco Rubio and Rick Scott why they voted against the president's request for record funding for the Department of Homeland Security.
Look, I understand KJP's job is spin. That is the job of every single White House press secretary. But that's a bold-faced lie. How does she or anyone in the administration have the gall to blame what we've seen over the last 2 years at the southern border on any Republican, much less Donald J. Trump, who wanted to build a wall and wanted our borders secure?
And he did build a wall. 400 miles of a wall was built under the Trump administration. Remember, he had to fight tooth and nail against the Democrats to get the funding for that wall. It is absolutely outrageous to have a suggestion on any front that the border was not more secure under the Trump administration. Illegal crossings under my father-in-law fell by 87%. This is obviously, we know the truth. Americans know the truth. The fact that you have a press secretary able to get up there and lie after lie after lie to the American people about any and everything, not just the border, is absolutely insane, and it should never happen. Americans have to be able to at least trust some of the information we are being given there. We all know why people are coming to this country illegally. It's because they know what we all know. Our border is wide open. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are derelict in their duties to secure our southern border, to keep Americans safe. It taxes every system we have in America when we allow people to come here illegally. And that we know of, 3 million have come here illegally so far. If they only applied the laws we have on the books, we would not be in the situation we have right now. These towns in Texas and places in Florida are now overrun. They cannot sustain the number of people that are coming over our southern border at such a rapid rate. Don't forget about the drug cartels. Don't forget about the human traffickers. Right. Don't forget about all of the nefarious characters that we have seen come over the southern border. You can't do it.
And there should be bipartisan concern for those exact issues, the drugs, the human, the sex trafficking. But we're hearing absolutely nothing about that from the Biden administration right now, and it's infuriating. Laura, we got to let you go. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.